Neptune is a 50-metre vessel that we're taking on a term charter for 2014 season.
The advantage of having Neptune on the fleet is that we can now extend the service from our initial coastal specialisation as such. We can now expand our horizons effectively for clients and take that data further offshore. Neptune she's a large vessel, she's less weather prone for a start, and we've also then got the onboard processing facility, so we can see the job right through from initial acquisition to the final deliverable to the client, all self-contained and a much quicker turnaround as well. So it puts a much broader spectrum to our capability for clients.
She's going to be permanently mobilised with a geophysical spread, but we've got the option to mobilise a geotechnical spread, HR spread as well on there, as well as options for having ROVs.
She's an ice-breaking hull and 6-metre draft. Ideal really for the geotechnical capability that we're building up now. We've always been involved with geotechnics ever since the company started really, because Jim Walters, our technical director, is a geotechnical engineer by background. So we've always had that capacity, but previously we've had to subcontract that element of a project out. The size we are, we can now bring that in-house, and Neptune is the perfect vessel for us to get that started.
Neptune will be mobilised with two resonance systems, a 7125 and an 8160 deep water system. It operates with an ICSI GAPS USBL, INS USBL system as well. We'll be mobilising EdgeTech side scans, and we've got an array of boomer systems, pinger systems and sparker systems we can mobilise to that vessel.
We've got Neptune on charter for 6 months initially, with an option to extend. It brings that capability to us now. We've got obviously Athena in the build at the moment. This is Tethra's sister ship, so we can develop that capacity in-house by using Neptune, and then once we have Athena launched, we have the teams ready to go straight onto that vessel, having spent the summer building them up. And with a long-term view, obviously we're investing in geotechnics with our new Vibrocore we bought last year and the Daytem 5000. It's just fresh off the lorry just a couple of weeks ago, ready for work, and the intention is just to build that aspect of the business up.
The Daytem 5000 is a coiled CPT system. It's designed for a 20-metre push with either a 5-centimetre cone or a 10-centimetre cone. It's designed to operate in 3,000 metres of water. The vessel will be set up with ultimate flexibility, so we are going to be mobilising the CPT rig and the Vibrocore on the vessel permanently for the season. And then that gives us the option to change at sea between geophysics and geotechnical operations. That's certainly unique to Osiris Projects, whereby before we've had to carry out a geophysics campaign, come back in alongside usually for a 24-hour period to mobilise the geotechnical equipment before returning to site to complete that scope of work. Our team of expert engineers led by the geotechnical manager have been heavily involved during the commissioning of that system. So they've been involved in the redesign, as well as involved during the build to get a good understanding of how that system works. And we have a very competent team of geotech operators within the business. Basic maintenance can be carried out at sea, and the system comes complete with a full set of spares, spare rods, spare cones. So the engineers are trained to be able to make repairs and to reconfigure the system whilst at sea.
Proteus is our new Blythe catamaran, and she's the opposite end of the scale to Neptune in that she's a very shallow drafted inshore vessel. Because she's a catamaran, she's minimal acoustic noise on the towed equipment and a good stable platform for working on. And that combined with all the latest equipment, she's very high safety standards and just very well equipped for all of the inshore work that we do.
Proteus is our latest launch, 15-metre Blythe work cat. She's set up with an A-frame and a dedicated moon pool gantry with the multi-beam and the USBL sensor combined on the same frame. She's got two over-the-side mounts as well for different configurations, and we've got plenty of flexibility within that vessel.
What happens next with the vessels? We'll keep an eye on that one.